I've had this AmEx Gold card since 2022, well before the annual fee went up, when new perks were added, and before basically everybody had an opinion on this. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about if it's worth keeping this card, my experience with this card, and what I'll end up doing with this card going forward. Now, the card costs you $325 a year, but for that, you're getting 5 times the points on hotels booked through AmEx Travel, 4 times the points on basically anything food, whether that's dining out or getting groceries, and 3 times the points back on flights, as well as 1 times the points on everything else. Now, this thing turned 60 back in April of 2026, so they added that 5x on prepaid hotels through AmEx Travel, as well as free Hertz 5-star status, which honestly is better than nothing. And this card also shares the same transfer partners as the AmEx Platinum. Now, for cards like these that AmEx offers, there's always a coupon book strategy with it, meaning you get a certain amount of credits each month or each quarter, and then you end up using them to offset the annual fee. So the Gold card actually has 4 different credits you get each month. 1 for dining at these places, and Uber Cash 2s on the Uber platform. So you can get Uber rides, you can get Uber Eats, literally anything you can buy on Uber, you can put that $10 towards it. Now, the other 2 credits are a $7 a month Dunkin' credit and a $50 semi-annual Resi credit. Now, the Dunkin' credit is literally just $7 to spend at Dunkin' Donuts on literally anything, just charge the bill to your card. And the Resi credit is 2 $50 credits that you get in 6-month intervals. So you get $50 to spend in January through June, and then from July to December, you get another $50 to spend. Now, 2 important things to note about these credits. 1, you have to activate all of these through the AmEx portal, but the good news is it's very easy. You just log in, go to your benefits tab, and then activate each one. And once you do it once, you're all set. The second thing to keep in mind is these benefits do not stack. For example, the dining credit, you only get that credit in $10 per month intervals, so you can't stack them month to month. Now, for me, this is how I use those credits. I actually use the dining credit every month by going on Grubhub and selecting orders for pickup, because then I don't end up paying delivery fees and other miscellaneous service fees. For the Uber Cash, it's either $10 that I can use on an Uber ride, or just like the Grubhub credit, I just order something for pickup on Uber Eats and then just go pick it up to save on the fees. For the Dunkin' credit, on the first of the month, I always go on the Dunkin' app and reload a gift card. That way I pay with that gift card to earn Dunkin' rewards points, which gets me free drinks and other things at Dunkin' Donuts. So I end up double dipping in that way, because I end up getting 4 times the points back for reloading my card, because yes, you do get points even for credits, and I get the points at Dunkin' each time I buy something to drink or something to eat. Now, the Resi credit for me is pretty useless, because where I live, there aren't any Resi restaurants. So if I go to a bigger city like Chicago or Atlanta and they happen to have a Resi restaurant, I'll pop by and pay with my AmEx. So for me, the way the numbers break down, if I'm not counting that Resi credit, I actually make $324 off this card, technically meaning I lose $1 by paying the fee each year. Now, my numbers may be different than yours, so if you want to figure out if this card's either right for you or if you're deciding on closing it, you can check out my free calculator for the AmEx Gold at my website, link in the description. Now, just because I'm coming out behind $1 doesn't mean I'm not making money on this card. So if you want to make your money back, not from the perks, but from the points that you would earn, you would need to spend at least $670 a month on the 4X categories, or a little over $8,000 a year, in order to earn the amount of points back as the annual fee, assuming the points are only worth 1 cent per point. Now, speaking of the points, most people assume you can get cash back from this, but the truth is you actually can't, because the closest thing to cash back on this card is the statement credit, which doesn't even value the points at the industry minimum of 1 cent per point. So if you're someone that actually wants cash back, this card's a skip. Now, another misconception about this card is it gets you into airport lounges, which it definitely does not. Good luck trying to get into any lounge flashing this card at the door. So if you want to get into the lounges, you need a credit card like the Platinum, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, or the Venture X. And the last type of person I would tell to stay away from this card are the people that don't want to use these points towards travel. Because yes, you can use them through AmEx Travel to get hotel stays and flights and all that stuff, but the truth is the value in that portal is far less than what you could get if you transfer the points to partners. And with that all being said, here's my take on the AmEx Gold. Now, the Gold card, in my opinion, is really good, almost S tier, for someone that actually wants to earn points towards travel, but also wants a card that actually covers things that they might spend on, like dining and groceries. And AmEx may not have the likes of American Airlines. In fact, Delta Airlines is a huge waste of points in my humble opinion, but the fact that they have so many international carriers where people end up transferring their points anyways puts them pretty high up in my books. And AmEx's customer service is truly top notch. Like, between the other issuers, I really do think that AmEx has some of the best customer service out there in a credit card. So yeah, if you're someone that wants to get this card, I would make sure that A, you don't want to get it for cash back and you actually want to use the points towards travel, and B, make sure you're someone that can either get enough value out of the credits it offers or earn enough points to offset that, or both, to make this card make sense for you. Now, I've had this card since 2022 and I've seen all the changes that have happened in the last 4 years, and I'm questioning whether this card is even still worth it for me. So in the next video, I'm going to call AmEx and show you how to ask for a retention offer, and also show you your other options for cards like this if you don't want to pay the fee anymore, or if you just need a reason to keep it open. So now's a great time to get subscribed to the channel and tune in next time to see what I do with the Gold card. But until then, peace.